favorite YouTube channel, all in one, and we have been discussing the important topic of life building. Yes, by now we have learned it what is building and what is life, and also the three important components or ingredients of life, the development of which can be ensured by regular exercise and nutrition. And these three important components are hand, head, and heart. Yes, this hand, head, and heart, they are very much essential part and parcel for the development of a really successful and meaningful life. Hand, as you know, stands for physical strength, and in order to just ensure the well-balanced development of our physical energy, we have to do regular exercise, and we have suggested it will be free hand exercises. Uh, yeah, and not that much of yoga, which is called, not because we don't have so much time. You do it for half an hour every day, and that is more than sufficient. Half an hour, even 15 minutes. 15 minutes keeps you fit. 15 minutes can keep you fit. Can keep you fit? There is no doubt about it. If you do it for half an hour, it's fine. And I think up to that much only. That much only. And you know, there is pollution and there is adulteration. Pollution in air, water, land, and adulteration in food, in drinks. So it is quite natural that we are becoming very, very vulnerable to various diseases, infections. So, what is the way out? The way of medicines. They are also adulterated and sometimes overdosed. Sometimes the wrong thing is given to you, prescribed to you. Yeah. So, too much dependence on medicine even makes you less confident, makes you lose your confidence in yourself. So that is also not a good and healthy habit, even if the medicines are pure, isn't it? So what is the way out? That physical exercise, regular physical exercise without fail. Do it for 15 minutes, free hand exercises to stretch all your limbs, all your joints to keep it flexible. You can bend forward and backward. You can touch the ground with the fingers, touch the ground without breaking your knees. Yeah, these things actually ensures that your body is flexible. Various parts are flexible and you can remain fit and fine. There's no doubt about it. And then about just nutritious food, we have already discussed. So no need to actually elaborate on it. Only one thing, it is very nice. It is very much important to follow. See, most of the people, they tell they suffer from indigestion. And at the age, at your tender age, when you are young, you people say you are suffering from gas, from the problem of constipation. Do you know why? Why does these such things? Why do such things happen? Do you know? Because of that irregular food habit, and also that your inability to select the right thing, the right food. Homemade food is always the best option, and definitely homemade conventional Indian, to be very honest, or your country, or to which country you belong to, your own crops produced in your own land, that is the best thing for you. Don't have to just hire anything from outside. Imported things, they are not always good. Rely on them, rely on homemade food, and eat only when you are hungry. Eat only when, see, hunger is the best source, it is said. And hunger is the also best digestive medicine you can expect. And what is the remedy if you have indigestion? Don't eat till you are hungry. Don't eat. It is never that I take my breakfast at 8 and my lunch at 11, and if after taking my breakfast at 8 I am not hungry, I have to take it at 11. No, it's not the right thing to do. Wait till you are hungry, and you will see gradually, if you have made it a habit to take your breakfast at 8, and if you feel hungry at 12, just I'm saying, for example, you may have to change according to your schedule. It will happen that if you can develop that habit, gradually you will be developing that you are taking your breakfast at 8 and you are feeling hungry at 12. There is no medicine in between. And don't eat things, don't just take anything because your friend is offering you free of cost, somebody else, your neighbor is offering you, your stomach is full, and what is the use of eating more? No, just try to control your greed, control your tongue, your taste buds. Geez, the world is there, whole world is there. The world, enough time is before you. Don't be so much greedy. Don't be so much in a hurry to taste anything and everything because you are getting it free of cost. Yeah, this, if you can maintain, I do believe all these problems will be attended, like constipation, like gas, like indigestion, everything can be attended. Yeah, fast food, then these things like just fried food, oily things, avoid. Try to, very much spicy things, try to avoid as much as possible. If you can, at least take them fresh. And second thing, develop a parallel habit of eating fruits. It is a very sad thing that in India, most of the households, they do not purchase fruits along with vegetables, along with grocery. It is a kind of occasional thing that fruits are brought. Yeah, you have to develop it. Now, even if you belong to a lower middle class family also, there are ample fruits available in the market at a very low cost than your vegetables also. Yeah, not too much about it. About food I have said a lot. And then one important thing is that food of mind, exercise of mind, mental concentration. See, mental concentration, we never just have given that much importance in our system of education. I think that since independence, entirely these things have been actually neglected because of the lack of the knowledge of the planners. Yeah, some great teachers always are there. They had been before. Some great teachers, they are just at their personal level. They encourage, they inspire their students to practice regular mental concentration, because it is quite helpful in bringing your whole life just in a very systematic order. Mind, the entire just activities done by any human being every day, every moment is simply guided by the thoughts that occur in your mind. Thoughts that you like to just think about in your mind. You like to indulge them to possess your mind. These thoughts, knowingly or unknowingly, are guiding your thoughts, your speech, and your action. Your action. Be very much careful. 90% of our thought forces are wasted by the common man. See, 90% of our thought force is in that way wasted because we do not know how to think. We do not know what to think, and we do not know which thoughts we should let in our mind to work upon, and which thoughts we should return before they enter into the thought process. See, this is very important, and that can be ensured by practicing twice daily mental concentration along with observing that yama, 5 yamas and 5 niyamas every day without fail. Rest assured, if you don't practice yama and niyama, 5 yamas like non-stealing, non-killing, or just injury, non-injury rather, non-stealing, non-injury, non-stealing, and then not taking gift from others, not taking gift from others, aparigraha, and just continence, brahmacharya. These are the 5 yamas which you must obey, and then there are 5 niyamas like cleanliness, like study of good inspirational books, and then austerity, tapa. Just whenever you are doing something, be prepared for the hard work which is demanded for achieving or becoming successful in that work. Whenever you are doing or taking up any activity, it actually entails dedication and hard work. Without that, you cannot do it. That hard work for getting something, doing something good, really meaningful, is tapa. And if you are always ready for that, your lifelong, if it becomes a lifelong process, then you are perfectly following tapa, and it will never become a punishment that instead of watching the match, instead of going to play cricket on the street, you are just dealing with some intricate problems of mathematics, or just numerics in your physics or other science books, or any other work worth mentioning, what just important for living a very healthy life, whatever you require. See, if you are doing it, depriving yourself from watching a match, for cricket match, interesting cricket match or football match, or what I have told, just joining your friends in a street corner for that adda. If you don't do it, instead you are doing your work sincerely, and you are just giving your time for that, then you are doing tapasya. It does not mean anything like going to the jungle or inside the cave and closing your eyes. You are just uttering something, repeating some names or like that. It is never. It is just tapa. It is not like that. It may be a part of it. It may be a part of it, but it is not all. Yeah, it is a lifelong habit to develop, that you will be always ready for the hard work. Whenever you are doing something really meaningful, and don't forget it. So this is the thing that niyama claims from you, that cleanliness should be there. You should study good books. Yeah, study good books means a good company. Study good books means if you have developed that thing, your biography of great persons, teachings of great persons, if you do it regularly, your actually entire thought process will become focused means there are a lot of stray thoughts, stray incidents which are taking place around us, which have little meaning in our life, which have just very little to enrich our life, to make me successful in achieving the goal of my life. There are so many things, and we always stay actually stuck to this, glued to these things. And when we are not actually just doing these things, hearing or just witnessing these things also, they haunt our mind, they disturb our entire thought process, the entire activity of moving forward with a particular goal in life. They disturb always. And if you study good books, what does it do for you? That when you are also doing nothing, these good ideas, these inspiring incidents from the just lives of great persons, their sayings, their teachings, they are actually working like a lighthouse to direct your ship of life to its destination. Don't forget, don't miss it. Do it even for 5 minutes daily. 5 minutes, start with 5 minutes, and just you extend it up to any time without neglecting your main work. Then it will become a good energizer, like the way just fresh fruits, sometimes we say vitamins, they add energy to our physique. In the same way, these good books, study of good books, they also work as a health tonic. And Swami Vivekananda's books, his writings, even his life, reading a good read of Swamiji's life, see, it will never become old. It will never become a thing of past. Every day you read it, it will appear to you new. The core books of Swami Vivekananda, the complete works of Swami Vivekananda, read it. And then you'll see it is working as a tonic. It is called Vivekananda tonic. Yeah, Swami Ranganathananda ji has termed it as Vivekananda tonic. Just taste it, make it a habit. Yeah, Baba, I'm not telling you to give up everything. What you are doing now, not at all. Just you join, just you add this, that little bit. Yeah, for novelty's sake, I'm telling. For novelty's sake, you add Swamiji's books. Just believe me, it will be an epoch-making decision of in your life. Add this one only. Yeah. So you should study, and then tapa should be there. There should be that habit of Ishvara Pranidhana, means always surrendering all the credit of doing good things, the fruits of your works, to your higher existence. We call it God, to your higher level. Yeah, the credits, the appreciations which you think you deserve, and you are giving, attributing to yourself for doing any good work. For any good work, you just leave it for ruminating in future. You attribute it to your higher existence, higher quality. But you are now busy enough to do a lot of work, to complete a lot of work. So if you just think much about your past achievements, see, you in that process waste a lot of time and mental energy also. If you think too much, if you feel too much proud just about your achievements, small achievements, what happens? Your mind actually enters a blind lane, or in a dark place where there is no light. Now it's become very much blunt. Mind becomes very blunt. A little bit of pride, sense of pride actually blunts your mind. To keep it sharpened, the best thing is not at all to think about your achievements, think about what good you have done. Rather, you just focus on how you can do it better, Rather, you focus on what are the mistakes you have made and you are not going to repeat. This will take you further towards the right way, towards your goal. Please do it. Please do it. So, Ishwara Pranidhan means actually surrendering all your achievements to to your higher existence, to your higher self, better self, which you want to become. You attribute, and you can say it is God. Do it. Ishwara Pranidhana. If you cannot believe in God, then you must believe in some person. Just he may or she may belong to any field, and not only in spirit. He has to be a very spiritual person, religious or godly person. Even people in science, in commerce, there are very much, I think, famous persons, but they must be pure, they must be perfect, and you follow them, you follow their teachings, you follow, even if means sometimes compromising your own comfort, compromising with your comfort zones in order to follow the teachings. You may have to encounter many hardships, encounter the just brow beats of so many people, but without being indignant, without just being just reacting to what others saying or doing. If you can silently stick to the teachings of your idol, of your just role model, then you will be winner someday or other. There is no doubt about it. That is why that Ishwara Pranidhana is very nice. And very simply, if you believe in God, then the matter is over there. Yeah. For your every good and bad things, you just surrender to God and pray, God, give me the strength so that I can always remain in the right, I can remain just in the right path. I can follow the right path, and I do not actually deviate from it under any kind of pressure, any kind of temptation. So if this is the best thing that we can pray, never say that I commit mistakes very often. Oh God, just make it, make it happen so that others cannot see these things, or even if they have seen, they will ignore it, my faults. And if they have seen it, they will not punish me or they will not scold me. No. This is not the way. It is not Ishwar Pranidhana or surrendering. You must say, God or whoever it may be, I know what is right. If I do not know, you please show me the right path and give me the strength to follow the right path and do the right thing, say the right thing. Just help me in that way. If your prayer is like that and if you are following it, you are a better Vakta, you are a better worshipper of God. And this is a better Ishwar Pranidhana, which will take you to a greater level of living a fruitful life. Yes, these two which we have discussed, Yama and Niyama. Once again, I'm telling, it is very much important for the health of your mind. You can save a lot of time, you can learn things quickly and understand them better. See, it is I cannot explain until you do it every day. Practice mental concentration sincerely, follow Yama and Niyama, and you will see the rest. The more you sincere, the better and the quicker will be the result. There is no doubt about it. And the third thing about heart, that exercise of heart. Just simply, that is the reason we are born. We are different from other animals. We have our heart and we can expand, we can embrace the whole world, whole universe, even the you can say the tiniest creature, to the Lord, to the Lord Himself or herself. We can embrace all. You can become one with everyone. You can become one with God. And God, as God is everywhere, even in the tiniest creature, in the you can say, in the worst sinner, vilest criminal, you cannot cherish any kind of hatred, any kind of just you can say bad feeling about anyone. Yes, that does not mean that. That does not mean that every sinner will be pardoned. Every just molester of women, they will be forgiven. No, you are not that. You must pray for them that they should give up that wrong path. They will just discard their animal instinct and behave like rational human beings. That prayer must be there, and that is the thing, that expansion of heart. In that way you can expand. Oh God, if you believe, oh God, just make him understand that he is a human being. He is not a criminal, he is not a sinner. And if he discards that path of crime, then he also can become God. He can become one with you. Please give me the strength so that I can make him that understand. This is the heart. And yes, reach to people, pray for them, reach to people who are helpless, who are suffering, reach to children, tell them that infinite energy, that infinite spirit is in them. They can do anything and everything, whatever lowly their present status is there, whoever it may be. Yes, go and tell everyone. You can change your own destiny. The God Himself is in you. Not only that, you are God before me. Go to someone and tell me, you are my God. Tell me through your action. Tell him, just so through your actions only. Your every word will be like a mantra. Your every word and your every action will be like only one step of your worshipping God, and see the God inside him or her, whoever it may, will gradually manifest himself. This is expansion of your heart. This is the exercise of your heart also. And pray for the good of all. Pray for the well-being of all. It is the well-being of all. Yes, you cannot reach to each and every one living at different part of the world. Even in your own country, even the area where you live, you cannot reach each and every one. Then how your heart will be expanded? Just you have to pray very much sincerely. Pray for the good, for the well-being of each and everyone. And yes, every day do something, whatever little it may be. Do something in every respect. Try to give up something, give away something. Something to give something. Just practice that habit. Give a little bit of money, because it is a very crucial acid test. How much unselfish you really are, how much your heart is expanded. Give a little bit of money, whatever you have. It is the first thing. Second thing, better thing. You can teach something. Some people, some students, some children. You can teach those who don't have that much facility. You can availing just good school, good coaching. You can teach them. No, you can do it. And someone who is suffering, you can just buy some medicine, take him to the hospital, just with your capacity. You can do these things. And definitely the highest thing, if you do these things continuously, then what will happen? You will have that power of that character, that kind of human being just will evolve itself out of you. Now if you go and tell people about their real nature, about the strength, their real strength, then this preaching, this teaching, this counseling will work. After you have done all these groundwork, that you are every day regularly donating a little bit of your money. You are just physically, you are serving some people with a little bit water, or just you are helping just an old man, no, just to cross the road in that way. And then every day you are just teaching a street child or somebody, it may be your maid servant, your domestic helps child who has come to your house. You every day you are teaching a little bit, and then when you tell someone that your life is very precious, and if you just build your character, if you develop the character qualities, values, then you can become a very good person. Try to be honest, try to be truthful, try to be hardworking, and develop these things, these qualities in you through regular practice. If you tell this is actually called man, just helping one to become a man. But man, you are a man, you are a human being, you are trying to be a man of character, and you have achieved success. After you have achieved success to a considerable level, then you are telling others, and this telling of yours, this saying of yours, this counseling will help, will work in them. They will be bound to follow you. That magnet is developed inside you. Yeah, you are just like just raw iron bar. You are like that. And when you are actually rubbing a magnet just in that iron bar, what will happen? Gradually it will also just get the quality of that magnet. It will become itself another magnet. In the same manner, the qualities, the values, the practices which we are discussing, if you do it regularly, without fail, sincerely, you will gain something inside you which is called character, the strength of character, and you are becoming a perfect human being, and it is going to work on others when you are telling them. In that way, just be a man and help others to become a man. This is the greatest exercise of heart which you can do. And if you can really do these things, help a human being become a perfect human being, yes, your life is made. You have really got an accomplished life, a good character, and your all the labor for building a good life will become fruitful. All the labor, all the pains you have taken, they will become really meaningful for you. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Yeah, next week we have to continue with the discussion that the balanced development of 3H, how we can ensure, and yes, the crucial discussion that if we put too much stress on our physical strength, developing physical strength, neglecting the intellect and heart, what it will result in. And similarly, if we just give too much stress in developing our intellect, neglecting the physical strength or the exercise of heart, then how is it going to affect our life and activities? And then if you are very much physically strong, you are very much just intellectually, you are very sharp, but you have not developed that faculty of your heart, of feeling, then how is it going to impact? You are going to become a devil, isn't it? A robot, isn't it? You may like robots, but we don't want to become robots. Don't. It's fine. Again, then only developing a heart, that feeling, but physically you are very weak and your intellect cannot go beyond very limited needs of yours, but you have a great feeling. You are always shedding tears for the suffering of others, but you can't think anything really for their good. You can do. If you cannot think, you cannot do. You cannot do anything which is really good to them. Rather, because of your that lack of just foresight, lack of insight into the real thing of nature, real thing of the consequence of the work you are going to do, then with the best intentions of doing good to others also may lead to a very disastrous consequence to someone whom you are going to do really good. Just try to understand. You want to do good to something, but your intellect is not sharp. So you have devised a plan to help him emotionally, and when without thinking the consequence, whether it is really going to do any good to him, and eventually it turned out that you have done something, okay, which has made his or her life worse than it was before. So developing that heart sometimes become almost very much close to be very much getting very much getting emotional, which means just you when some kind of thought or some kind of things make you so much absorbed in that you forgot all rationality and start talking in a very excited way, then you are getting emotional without having any control where to stop. And after you have thought something that if you do that thing for someone which will really bring good to him, then you have to check your emotion and start making a plan how you are going to just realize that idea. Yes, after you have made a good planning, you have thought about every pros and cons of what may be the consequences and how you are going to tackle these things, the bad effects. And then if you do the work, then there will be less mistake and it will do the best benefit to the person intended. That is the work of a balanced life, where the exercise and nutrition of 3H, head and heart, that has become perfect. It has been very much balanced. So we have to do it. We cannot just only take care of one thing at the expense of other. Too much care about being a very strong physical health will make us just someone with bodily existence, nothing more than that. You will become a body, fine. And too much focus on just developing your intelligence make you surely a dry person. And if you are not careful about maintaining regular, I think that that physical fitness measures, keeping it, then you will become very much thin, very much weak. That is also a very much dangerous thing for you. And really feeling that sincere feeling from the bottom of your heart, if it is not there with all your successes in your life, you are a worthless fellow. Trust me, you are a worthless fellow if you don't have that faculty developed. If you are not developing that faculty of heart, feeling, and then doing something really meaningful for others, things which will make them stand on their own feet, that kind of thing you have to do. If you can do it, then really you have developed your heart and you are just out there to do good to yourself and to others. Fine. So have patience, and you must have patience to just follow the entire course of discussion. And really, if you follow it, I do believe it will surely add some real positive material to the components of your life, which you have already developed in yourself. Thank you very much. Do mental concentration for 5 minutes and go to your work.